my friends, it's Sunday, kind of a sad day. The Joker wagon is officially leaving today. Man, she looks so good in the sunlight. Look at this thing just shining out here. Whew. So Ivan should be here any minute, loading the car up, and she's leaving us. Man, that's sad, dude. I'll miss this thing. Actually, speaking of Ivan, look at the timing. Literally perfect timing. All right, well, I guess one final little cruise-ish in the variant. I think I'm kidding. I think I'm gonna keep it.
You're not.
I think I'm joking. This is all a prank. I'm keeping it. This really is a sick car. Well, like I said, she's going to Florida. She'll enjoy the nice sunny weather. No more snow, no more any of that kind of stuff, but it'd be sad to see her go.
Goodbye to the little Joker wagon. Oh, it does look so good. Don't miss the ramps, okay? Contact, there we go. That's pretty easy.
Another one on the trailer heading out of here. This color really is so good. With the taillights. It's not too late. I can just refund the guy. We can just back it off the trailer.
You're done.
Nah, she's leaving us. Going to Florida, man.
Dus spannend, zet hij mijn koffer.
In de koffer?
Ja.
All right, my friends. Well, the wagon loaded up, strapped down, and she is heading out of here. It'll be stored in Belgium for a couple months until July, because this car was built in '97 in July. That makes it 25 years old and eligible back to the States. So it'll be stored here for just a little bit and then off to the States. I've been saying Florida is actually going to North Carolina, but still, East Coast, we'll definitely see this car again. You'll probably see it at Helen and all the normal shows. I actually met the owner back at Eurotripper this past year. Super nice guy. Again, the car is going to a great home, and I'm excited to see what he does with it. Sad to see it go though, man. It's not too late. The car is still at my house. I can just refund the guy the money and be like, yo, I'm keeping it. No, I'm excited. It's going to a good home, and it was the right move. Also, you can't really see it, but in the back of the trig there, the muffler I got for this car, the oval one, that I really wanted to keep and actually put on this car, but I never had a chance to, actually sold to him as well. So we'll have the variant, plus we'll have the muffler, and I think he's getting coilovers put on as well while it's here, and maybe a few other things. But the car should be looking pretty sweet before it even leaves and makes it to the States. Yep, well, now, boys, this is it. The variant is heading out of here. Sad to see her go. And I have to show the paint one more time because the color's just looking so good. But that's it. Our time with the Joker variant is officially up. Bye, guys. And she's out. Can't say I'm not sad, but she's on to a new home. So after lots of work and stripping and repainting, they're officially done. I think we did like 2.5, 3 layers of 2K clear, and now they're looking pretty good. Thank goodness. All right, so at this point, the movers will be here in 2 days. Basement's pretty much good. Downstairs of the house pretty much good. This rest of the house, for the most part, is sorted and packed up. Now we must tackle what is the beast of, well, this side of the barn and that side of the barn. But for today, we're gonna tackle this side. And same story as the basement. I would say about 80% of this stuff I'm not gonna take with me. It'll stay here and either get sold off or just thrown away. A lot of stuff in here is just junk that I just kept spares of, but a lot of it get thrown away or just sold off. So we had to do some major sorting today. All of these lights through here, I'll keep those. That's small and light to pack. Keeping that stuff, I'll keep my spare fuse boxes, good to have, and like little bits. Manual pedal set for Golf 3, we'll keep that. A bunch of the small light stuff we'll keep, but then that, after I'm done using it, that'll get sold. That engine stand will get sold. That one will get sold. Keeping the 3.6, of course, gotta keep the old girl. 3.6 will stay. 6-speed 1.8T trans will stay, and then 6-speed all-wheel drive VR6 or this VR platform transmission, that'll stay. 1.8T is getting sold, and then like all this stuff back here, just spare parts and just junk, it's all going away. So it looks messy in here, and it definitely is a mess in here, but majority of this stuff is not going with us. And I think Martin's coming over either Wednesday or Thursday with his trailer, and we are packing up all just the junk metal and all the trash basically, and taking the metal to the scrappers, get some money back from that, and the rest of stuff to the junkyard, and we'll just throw it all in the trash can, and it'll all be out of here. But yeah, there's a lot. And then also like my air compressor back there, the lights up here, that kind of stuff, all the Euro plug stuff that I can't use in America, that stuff will also get sold. So it's a mess right now. It definitely is a mess right now, but come 2-3 days, it'll be cleared out pretty nicely. You guys will never believe what I just found. So I've been out here for a minute, going through, packing up stuff, and I'm over on this side now, packing up this toolbox that is leaving soon, and I go to close the lid. Ready for this? Are you ready for this? That whole time I tore this garage apart looking for this hubcap, and it was right there's like perfectly hidden. It's right there the whole time. How you guys give it back? The whole time it was sitting. I knew I had 4. I knew I had all 4. I went back and watched the video. I knew I had all 4. Just right there the whole time. Well, glad I found it. Even though these wheels aren't staying on the car, it would have drove me absolutely insane if I never found the missing one. So thankfully, we got it back. But updates in here, it's getting better. That bin's already full. This is getting cleaned off as best I can. I have a bunch of like miscellaneous stuff in here, fuse boxes, spare parts, that kind of stuff. Couplers in here. This is a trash bag going so far. There's a lot of stuff. It's whether you have a lot of stuff or just a little bit of stuff, just to go through and pack up everything and sort out the trash, what you're keeping. It's just a lot of stuff in general. But what's cool is, so all of these tools are leaving. My whole toolbox, my red toolbox is leaving, but we got this really amazing toolkit from Nick over in the UK. Look at this beast. Look at this beauty right here. So like I said, all my tools are leaving, but I still want to have some tools here just in case, you know, something happens. This is like an all-in-one amazing box. So this is from Huffords. I don't know if they offer this brand outside of the UK, but this is their 200-piece box set. And let me just show you the goods in here. Ready for this? Let me put it over here. I can tilt it up. I made a little cardboard piece to hold it in place, but look at this. Look how amazing this kit is. Literally anything and everything you could possibly need is in here. Breaker bar, all your adapters. Look at these swivel impact bits. Amazing. All the way up to 36. All of the E sizes through here. I mean, there's literally everything. You have the long triple squares. You have stubby triple squares. All the small ones here. Spark plugs, Allen bits. I mean, literally you name it, it's in this box. These ones up here for your wheels. Don't scratch anything. Deep sockets, ratcheting wrenches, everything. This thing is absolutely amazing. One of the best buys ever. So now when I ship all my tools out of here, I have an all-in-one box ready to go. This thing's amazing. I think it was like 238 pounds, I want to say. But the cool thing is, if you keep your receipt, which I have right there, if you break anything in this toolbox, you just show me your receipt, which part you broke, and you get a new one for free, lifetime guarantee. So this thing right here, like Mac Daddy of toolboxes. So like I said, all my tools ship out of here. Got to have something to keep back, and we'll ship later on. And this is it. Anything and everything you can need is in here. This thing is killer. All right, well, next update. Doesn't really look like I've done much, to be honest with you, but we've actually packed quite a bit of stuff so far. Like I said, when you're in the middle of packing everything, it gets very, very messy before everything's like all cleaned up and put away. But we are making some progress. This box is almost full. Just a bunch of random stuff, some VR6 stuff, spare fuse boxes, some 180T stuff down in there, bunch of random bits. I was excited though. I found this. This is the original invoice. I want to say I paid, let's see, $960. This is what I paid to the shop. That shop right there. That's the shop that I had them build my very first VR6. New pistons, rings, valves, everything like that. It was literally a brand new VR6. They machined the head wrong. Me and Greg tried forever and ever and ever. We had like 3 or 4 dead cylinders. Absolute nightmare. Then they wanted me. They said it was my fault and I had to buy a new head and they would try it again. And I was like, no shot. So I keep this as a reminder because this is why I was like, you know what? Even if I mess up, I'm going to do this kind of stuff myself. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do it because if I mess up, it's my own stuff. I'll learn from it. But if I'm paying a shop to do it, I mean, shops make mistakes, that's fine. But if you own up to your mistake, that's what you got to do. Not blame me and say, you have to now buy a new head and we'll try again. No shot. So I keep this as a reminder of why I learned how to do stuff myself. Even if I mess up, I'd rather learn, make the mistake, and then learn from that. And then just, you know, do it myself. But I keep this for that. And also in here, surprisingly enough, I found, if I can pull it out real fast, this right here is the original chip in the ECU for my VR6. I'm so surprised I actually found this because this is the one originally out of my car and I have the reflect tuning one in the car now, but I can't believe, I thought I lost this thing, but there it is. So some stuff right here that's just super old stuff, but I like keeping it. So that'll go back in there. In this box, this, gotta handle that. That'll go back in there. Gotta hang into that. But yeah, it's messy, but it's getting better, slowly but surely. And also, surprisingly enough, I've almost found all the missing pieces out of this box. This tray, getting closer. I'm missing a bunch of these small ones, but a bunch of these are missing. And now it's looking a bit better. And then here I've just dumped so much. I have so many spare tools and like extras. I'm ready to go through and like throw away half the stuff. But I mean, I like having extra tools. Oh, there's just a bunch. So I'm just like dumping all the spare stuff in like one big bag, which will be this one. And then it'll all get loaded up and be out here. But I probably got about another 45 minutes or hour that I'll be out here for tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be back going ham. You actually see some daylight over here, making some progress into this corner. We're getting there slowly but surely, boys and girls. We are getting there. Also, check this out. So in this box, this is one of my mini boxes of just lug nuts. So this is all, well, these ones here are like Mark IV size, but all the rest of these ones inside there are all Mark III. Just tons of spare lug nuts for whatever reason. But in this box, there was a time when I had no spacers. Like I didn't have a single spacer, not a 5mm, nothing. And now this is one, I think, of 3 boxes. I have all the spacers now. That's another set of 25s down there. I have another set of 25s on Miley currently. This is a 15, that's a 15, 15, 15, 2 more 5s down there. I mean, I have so, like I said, this is one of 3 boxes of just spacers. I've got extended lugs in here for Mark III, some for Mark IV. I have too much stuff. I mean, like, spacers are good to have because you have multiple wheel offsets and that kind of stuff. This is fine, but like, I don't know. Maybe I do have a problem. Nah, no, I don't. Look at this, look at this. We are definitely making some good progress here. Still a lot to do, but this wall is mostly cleared off. All of this is going with us on the move. The box will stay until later on, but getting shipped as well. That stuff back to the floor will be getting shipped. These adapters I'm keeping, then move them out of the way. That table back there is almost cleared off of the stuff that I'm keeping, but majority of that will get thrown away or sold. So not really concerned too much with that. The last thing I want to do tonight is get the 3.6 off of the small cart that's on and onto this big one. The plan is to have that on here and strap it to the handle. That when the movers come, they can just roll it out onto the lift and then it's out of here. I also have another cart for the VR6 on that side. Not that it can't move on that cart that's on. It'll just be a giant nightmare to try and move those tiny wheels of the cobblestone. It's just not fun. If we had a nice solid concrete driveway, this would be no problem, but we're on this to gravel to cobblestone, and I want to make it as easy as possible for them. So that's what will go on this cart with these nice big wheels, and it'll be very, very easy to move around. I also want to note the movers coming on Tuesday and Wednesday, their job is to pack up everything for us. We don't actually have to do any of this stuff, but with all of our rare parts and expensive stuff, we're trying to pack our stuff ourselves for the most part. Not everything, but most of our stuff, we're trying to pack ourselves. We know where it's at, it's organized, it's not destroyed, and it makes it easier for them. So stuff like our table set, our bedroom set, they'll pack up all that stuff, like the big furniture, but all of our parts and small stuff, engines, we're gonna pack ourselves just so it's done properly and we don't have to worry about it. You know, I haven't had the 3.6 uncovered in a long time, but this is a massive, like, this is a massive engine. Like, look at the 1.8T, right? Little 1.8T in there. Look at the 3.6. This thing is an absolute tank. Holy crap. I forgot how massive. I mean, the 12 VR6 doesn't look near as big as this one. The 3.6 looks huge. This thing looks massive. All right, got her strapped up. Gonna lift her up nice and easy. Gonna swing forward a little bit. I couldn't go all the way back because that transmission's away, that transmission's away, and I did not feel like moving it, so. Nice and easy. Yes, there she is. Like I said, this thing is an absolute tank. And I can't wait to put this in my lane. Like I said, if you know the backstory, I pulled this out of a US spec Passat. This is BLV engine code 3.6. All three of the rear cylinders had 0 compression. Front 3, perfect compression. Rear 3, absolutely 0. So I'm not sure if it jumped time. It's got bent valves. I really have no idea, but it'll be a fun project to work on. Tear it all down. I've never actually done pistons on an engine myself, so this will be the first one we'll go through, learn it. I know the VR6 platform pretty well, but I've never done like the bottom end work, so this will be a first for us. We might start this in North Dakota, if not back in Florida. We'll go work on this thing. But the plan is to have this thing fully done. Like I want like nice built 3.6, then put a turbo on top of it, and that's the goal for this thing. Absolute tank. That'll go in Miley eventually. I said this is a very, very far off project. Probably 2-3 years down the line before this is done. But when it's done, it's gonna be sick. Again, 3.6 turbo going to Miley, and also eventually all-wheel drive. But that's far off. But that's the goal. I just can't get over. This thing is such a massive engine. The fact that people fit the 3.6 into a Mark III is wild. This thing's huge. Like I said, the 12 VR6 is big-ish, but the 3.6 is just like, is a tank. And again, like looking at that compared to this, I know this is 4-cylinder versus 6-cylinder, but still, like the fact that this fits in these cars, crazy. This thing is massive. Absolute beast of an engine. I tell you boys what I'm not gonna miss. 1911 cobblestone. It's been fun, but I'm tired of moving engines on the cobblestone. But what I will say, these big wheels on this cart are amazing. This thing is on there nicely. I got some blocks of wood holding it up. It sits nice and level. It's all strapped in on this side and that side, and the cart still rolls, no problem. This thing is a champ. Got the all-wheel drive transmission right there. I mean, this is like all you need. 3.6 swap all-wheel drive trans, and this is the entire 3.6 wire harness. Massive thing. You need this entire fuse box portion, and then you have to go down and you gotta cut. Let me show you somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. That section. This massive chunk. So the 3.6 engine harness is also spliced with the body harness. You have to go through and cut the whole entire thing at the firewall. You take all of this, and then you have someone make you a harness that goes from this to Mark III or Mark IV, whatever you're putting in. But it's a pretty beefy harness. Like this thing weighs, I mean, that's a solid, I would say 20-30 pounds of just wire harness, which is crazy. But eventually, this is it right here. We got it all. All-wheel drive trans, we have the 3.6, we have the harness. Like, eventually this is gonna be such a sick swap. All packaged nicely on this little cart, ready to be shipped off to America. All right, final piece for the night. We put the 6-speed 1.8T trans on the little cart. I'll probably put the 12 VR6 on the cart I'm getting tomorrow, and put this one on the cart and have like a full package like how this is set up right now. But for now, it can be there. It still looks very, very messy over here, but at this point, aside from the shifter box, actually no, that shifter box goes with the 1.8T. I have the exhaust for the 3.6, so that'll probably go with us. But other than that, just about everything over there is staying here. Auto 3.6 trans, don't need that to stay. Auto 1.8T trans. The rat support, which I need to pull the VIN plate off that one and put on that one. But engine stands are staying. Most of the stuff back over there is just junk and trash, throw away. I think, like I said, it looks very messy still, but the important stuff I got tail lights, engine pieces, tools, adapters, that kind of stuff. The 3.6 swap, the 1.8T trans, doing pretty good. Now again, tomorrow's gonna be a mess of all of that stuff, but hey, we're getting there. I think another full day. I mean, we started tonight at like, I don't know, 8:30. And I think it's 1:15 right now. So a little bit of work tonight, clean out pretty much this entire side. Tomorrow we'll start early in the morning and go through that entire side, have it knocked out, ready to go. Come Tuesday morning, butter. They just come, pick it up, take it out of here. And after that, I have a lot of work to do. Going to the junkyard, throwing stuff away, going to the metal place, get some money for the scrap metal I have, and then just selling the rest of the junk that's here because there's still a bunch of stuff. We have to clean everything out of here, which is a lot of stuff. But that entire stack of wheels over there, all of that is sold. This will be sold, those will be sold. It should all get out of here pretty quickly, but it's still gonna be a big job over the next month to pretty much get everything cleared out of here. Whew. Man, oh man. I got a few pieces back there. I still have to pack up some shifter boxes back there, my carbon fiber 1.8T, engine cover. I have a TDI intercooler back there. Handful of small stuff, but for the most part, the big stuff is ready to leave. So with that, gonna end today's video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.